Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Age of Entitlement, America Since the 60s, by Christopher Caldwell. Read by the author.
Part 1. The Revolutions of the 1960s. Chapter 1. 1963. In the mid-1960s, at a moment of deceptively permanent-looking prosperity, the country's most energetic and ideological leaders made a bid to reform the United States along lines more just and humane. They rallied to various loosely linked moral crusades, of which the Civil Rights Movement, culminating in the 1964 Civil Rights Act, provided the model. Women entered jobs and roles that had been male preserves. Sex came untethered from both tradition and prudery. Immigrants previously unwanted in the United States were welcomed and even recruited. On both sides of the clash over the Vietnam War, thinkers and politicians formulated ambitious plans for the use of American power. Most people who came of age after the 1960s, if asked what that decade was about, will respond with an account of these crusades, structured in such a way as to highlight the moral heroism of the time. That is only natural. For 2 generations, the 60s has given order to every aspect of the national life of the United States. Its partisan politics, its public etiquette, its official morality. This is a book about the crises out of which the 1960s order arose, the means by which it was maintained, and the contradictions at its heart that, by the time of the presidential election of 2016, had led a working majority of Americans to view it not as a gift, but as an oppression. The assassination of Kennedy. The era we think of as the 60s began with relative suddenness around the time of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963. Americans are right to say that nothing was ever the same after Kennedy was shot. You can hear the change in popular music over a matter of months. A year and a half before Kennedy was killed, "Stranger on the Shore," a drowsy instrumental by the British clarinetist Acker Bilk, had hit number 1. A year and a half.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?